Alright. Well, I beat the mice to these tomatoes in the greenhouse. Picked a little early. These guys could have sat on the vine a little bit longer, but I had to get him off of the vine, guys. He's devastating the greenhouse. I got traps all over the place. He goes right around the traps. I mean, this thing is really knows that I want to get him good. And I'm going to keep on it, too. Sooner or later, he's going to cross hairs with me. And he's going to end up on my my cat's dinner plate. So anyway, I'm going to do a taste test on these tomatoes. These are the black Cherokee, or purple Cherokees, sorry. These are the purple Cherokees. Let me put this down. And we could discuss this tomato. Now, I have grown this tomato for several years. I have grown it. Most of the time, they come out this nice pink color. There's a lot of other tomatoes that pretty much are exactly the same. There's the pink brandywine or something. There's a bunch of other tomatoes that look just like this. It's not quite a black prince or a black crim, though they look the same. The shape of the tomato is actually different on these tomatoes. They kind of look a little like Paul Robinson a little. I don't see the real dark green tops like Paul Robinson's. They really get dark green on the top. They're very different type of characteristics, but it's generally the same thing. These look like they're okay. I don't know. We're going to find out if that's still green. If it's still green, see, this is ripe on the bottom. If I push that in, it's going to gush. So let's give this one a try. Actually, oh, darn it. I forgot my seed thing. Hold on. I'm just going to edit this out of the video. Alright, so let's give this tomato a try. Let me cut it open for you. I'm going to cut it this way so you can see I want you to be able to see the chambers. I've been trying to think of that word, man. I don't know why. Man, it's got to be old age. I'm not senile yet, but I'm definitely getting old. Feel good, though, for my age anyway. Oh, look at that. Look at the chambers inside of this tomato. Now, this is the purple Cherokee. It's got those green seed characteristics. Definitely in that same category. It's got multiple chambers. I love the pattern of the chambers on the inside of it. Alright. It looks juicy because it's got juice coming out of it. I'm going to squeeze some of these seeds, guys. I have no more purple Cherokee seeds, so I got to make sure I get as many seeds out as I can. So next year's crops, I'll get some good tomatoes. Alright. Let's give her a try. Okay, very watery, not tangy at all. Tang wise, on a 1 to 10, I'm gonna say a 1, maybe a 2 on the tang. It's like almost not tangy at all. I did squeeze the seeds out, but very neutral in flavor. A little bit tang, 1 to 2. Sweetness wise, 1 to 2. Not very sweet, very watery. Tomato taste wise, like the tomatoey taste, I give it a 4 or 5. It's hard to get that real tomato flavor out of. I'm going to eat some with the seeds here because that might give it more of a tang. Very little. That with the seeds, it brought the tang taste up to like maybe a 3, maybe 2 is probably where it would be. Yeah, you can still see there's some greening on the inside. Squeeze the rest of these seeds out, and then we'll end the video. Yeah, it's not a bad tomato. I've had these tomatoes get as big as like a pound, pound and a half. Now, not this year though. This is definitely not a bumper year for tomatoes. A lot of people suffered this in their gardens this year. Um, I I would grow it again next year. Just want to make sure my seeds are pure in strain. I don't want any crosses. Last year I had so many crosses I threw away. Not threw away, but I gave them to the chickens. I threw them around the property. Probably threw away 6 pounds of seeds last year because they were all crossed. I didn't even bother saving them. I got probably 10 pounds of seeds saved that didn't cross, so I have good seeds. But yeah, I had a lot of tomato seeds I had to get rid of, and it takes time to make these tomato seeds. You got to see, I got to ferment them all. So it's very neutral in flavor. It's probably good in salads. I really wouldn't use this on like pizza or it's not even a sauce for. Now it would make a good sauce in different types of mild tasting sauces for pizzas if you're trying to get the low acid. That's another thing I should tell you guys. This thing is really low acid. Well, you could taste that it's low acid. So when I say it's not tangy, that means it's low acid. But yeah, it's just, this would be if you have problems with your stomach and your digestive tract, eating acidy foods, ulcers, things like that. This would probably be a good tomato for you to try. The most thing I can describe on this thing is the water. Just watery. I mean, you eat 3 or 4 of these things in your garden, that's your water for the day. I mean, these things got that much water. It's like drinking a glass of water. It's very watery tomato. At least these were. But next year we'll see. We'll try different locations in the yard. Growing 100 tomatoes is a very difficult process and a very difficult task. So, yeah, that's the Purple Cherokee. See ya.